All right, what's up, y'all? It's Glaucosama 2, and today we're going to be talking about the whole Cody Co situation. Before you click off and be like, oh, I already heard about this, or this, and that, I kind of want to spin a different take on the situation. Not necessarily a different take. I'm more of just talking about how Cody Co is probably going to be fine after all this blows over and how everyone already forgot about the whole situation. Before I do that, though, for those who don't know about what happened, basically, Cody Co got caught up in some sort of, allegations thrown his way about him having relations with a 17-year-old. The 17-year-old being Tana Mojo, another popular content creator slash YouTuber. I'm gonna go ahead and play a clip of her exposing him on her canceled podcast. I think that's the name of her podcast.
Really it also just wasn't like one time. Like I hooked up with Cody Cole so many times across the years that it's like if I have to like the thing is I don't have the old phone. Like I like want to go find my old phone or old whatever like to gather more. What if I just went to my Twitter DMs with him to see if they still exist from when I was like literally a baby child. Let's see.
Shut up. Ooh. Shut up.
All of it. I'm seeing scrolling.
A lot of thumb movement.
How old was I on April 28th, 2015?
So you were what?
Shut up.
Brother.
Brother.
And I was just such a fan. That's like the sad part. Is it's like
That's
definitely an
another
abuse of
important
power.
factor.
Yeah, that's
Like-
really fucking.
So when this news broke out, everyone just assumed that she was lying. I remember I was scrolling on TikTok and I seen this and I was like, wow, really, Cody Co is like a predator. And I told my girlfriend about this and she was like, oh, nah, don't believe her. She's always lying about something. So I kind of was like, oh, okay. So I definitely kind of just forgot about it. And we continued. Me and my girlfriend, we watched Cody Co videos. So like we just kind of continued to watch it, which is kind of what everybody else did. Everybody just kind of ignored it. Was like, oh, let's just like keep this under the rug. And yeah, that's what everybody did. That was up until YouTuber D'Angelo Wallace made a video on the whole subject. I think it was called An Uncomfortable Talk about Cody Co. And he kind of put together all the information and all like the damning evidence against him. He also put in other stuff about him, his racist past and just creepy shit, racist shit, bad shit that Cody Co's done in general, which kind of made people like open their eyes and be like, oh, we probably should care about this, which should have been from the beginning, because these type of allegations, yeah, they're damning, but at the same time, we should look into them because it kind of just takes away from people who actually experience these type of things and be like, it's like if I went out there and I'm not liked, but something like that happened to me, that shouldn't be the reason people just kind of blow it over, because Tana Mojo isn't very liked by everyone, but we shouldn't have just ignored the fact that, she was groomed as a child by, creepy man. It's just not okay overall. Now, the damning evidence that kind of got Cody Co basically caught up was the fact that there was actually a witness to the whole incident, which was none other than Gabby Hanna. Yeah, now Gabby Hanna, she went on a podcast and talked about the same story a couple years back, which I'll show you on just a second. But basically, she went ahead and told Cody Co uh, at a party while Cody Co and Tana Mojo were making out that Tana Mojo is in fact 17 and that he should watch out. Now, Cody Co did not listen, obviously, and he continued to have relations with her, allegedly.
Remember how Tana said that fellow YouTuber Gabby Hanna tried to stop you before everything allegedly went down? Well, did you know that Gabby is actually on record telling the exact same story several years ago?
One time, I told a guy, I saw him making out with a girl at a party who was underage, and I pulled him aside and I was like, hey man, you probably don't know. I know she like looks a little older. She's underage. Watch it. And he was like, oh my God, thank you for telling me. And then he turned that.
You'd think after all that, Cody Co wouldn't have a fan base, wouldn't have a career, would lose his job, etc. But honestly, I feel like that isn't really the case. I feel like people aren't really. I feel like for a week people cared, and then everyone just stopped caring. I haven't heard a single thing about the whole Cody Co situation. And this is ignoring the fact that he has not responded. He hasn't responded once. I saw somewhere that he can't respond because, he's not from here, he's from Canada. Regardless, he has to respond. I mean, he committed a crime and not just any crime, but a crime against the defenseless, I feel like you are legally, I feel like, yeah, honestly, you legally obligated to talk about this because your wife is out here getting comments, hate comments. You know, would he just have a kid? Like, you can't just sit there and kind of throw this in the closet like a dead skeleton in the closet. That's not what you do with these type of things, man. I feel like Cody Ko should be out here and addressing it. And that's not my only problem. I think one of my big problems with this whole situation is the fact that he still has supporters and he still has a career. I mean, I know y'all seen him at that festival being a DJ right after this whole thing. Now, who the hell booked him? And even if he was booked before the story broke out, regardless, you should have canceled. I mean, he is alleged, PDF file. I don't think he should be out there DJing for people. I don't understand. I don't know if they just thought, oh, let's just keep him on here because the people paid to see him. Regardless, who's gonna go pay to see a PDF file? And that kind of just proves my point of the fact that people still support him. So the only real responses we've had about the situation was TMG Studios, the whole studio as itself. And if y'all aren't familiar with TMG Studios is, it's the studio Tiny Meat. It's short for Tiny Meat Gang. It was started by Cody Ko and Noel Miller. We will look into Noel Miller's. If y'all want to watch his full response to the whole situation, I'm gonna add it after this. And basically, they responded with a whole bunch of corporate nonsense and basically stated that Cody Ko will be stepping down from day-to-day operations. And to me, what that means is this dude probably won't be on the podcast, but will be generating income from TMG. So he is still DJing and he's generating income from TMG. And if you check his social blade, his reaction channel is still making uh not incredible money, but I mean $100, $200 a day. This man is going to be fine. He basically dealt with zero repercussions. And I see this a lot with people that get exposed for these horrific things that don't end up going to jail. They'll just step back and do something in the background, like produce or edit videos for other YouTubers, etc., which to me makes no sense. Now, as y'all can see, the Enya and I forgot what the name of the podcast was, but I'm gonna put it up here for y'all. All I remember is Enya was part of it. That podcast did end up leaving TMG, but TMG still has Tiny Meat Gang, Trillionaire Mindset, Brooke and Connor make a podcast, Foul Tip, Insanely Chill, Stretch and Fade, Zach and Waleed Show, Obsessed. All these podcasts generate money for Cody Ko. You're telling me this guy basically just cheat coded life, now doesn't have to be in the limelight. He is getting hated on severely, but he's just going to ignore it till everyone forgets, which is what everyone did, and just generate money through all these podcasts. To me, it doesn't make any sense. And he should have been fired, if anything. So I don't understand what the love for Noel Miller is. He didn't do anything. All Noel Miller did was make a bullshit video, didn't mention Cody Ko once, as we're going to see in a second. And yeah, he didn't do anything. He just tried to clear his own name. That's all Noah Miller was doing. So I'm getting sick and tired because I feel like the people that are defending Noah Miller were the same people that were defending Cody Ko until we got the damning evidence. Until it was like too bad to defend Cody Ko. Because there were people defending him. So I'm gonna go ahead and play Noel Miller's bullshit response and just skip over if you don't want to hear it again or if you've already heard it.
What's up, everybody? Before we start this episode, I want to start by saying thank you for just how supportive and understanding you all have been, and patient above all. And understandably, a lot of you want to know what I have to say about everything that's happened. And the reality there is that I'm not in a position to speak about the situation. And at this point, really, the thing I have to focus on is how to move forward. Which leads me to say, I want to thank everyone as well that just sent me messages of support, just directly to me. That has been just very motivating and reassuring, not just for me, but for everyone at the studio. That's kind of given us the energy we needed to, take the first step back. I took some time and figured out a new direction for the show and where I want the company to go overall. And so this episode, we didn't shoot it in studio. It's actually kind of a crazy story. We flew to West Virginia, drove through a creek bed, hiked half a mile with the gear to film with the guest. And it turned out to be just a great story overall. We'll be filming out of studio for the next few weeks, and that's just because I want to build a new set. And yeah, that's kind of the plan. Again, I just want to thank you all. You have supported me for years, almost a decade, and you've supported this studio for years, and we all fully intend to give you what you've given us for so long. That part is not going to stop. So yeah, it means the world to me just how much you all have been there for me, and I fully intend to, yeah, just keep at it and keep making things that I hope you love and enjoy.
Okay, y'all watched that video with me and expect me to believe that Noel Miller did not know about the whole situation. This man Noel knew before anyone else knew. I They're best friends. I severely doubt that Cody Ko did not tell him. He knew. There's no way he didn't. It's alleged. I don't want to accuse anyone, but this just sounds bullshit to me. What do you mean you can't talk about the situation? You're not in the place to talk about the situation. To me, it just sounds like quality, or what's the word for it? Quality control? I don't know. Crowd control, maybe something like that. It just sounds like crowd control, and I really don't fuck with that. I was thinking TMG would just go solo, drop Cody Ko because, I mean, shit, he got exposed pretty heavily, dog. There's damning evidence, and his silence kind of just says more. Because if he was innocent, why wouldn't he just come out and be like, "Yo, I didn't do that"? If he was innocent, why wouldn't he be dropping the button videos anymore and going ghost? Before I make the video too long, just to reiterate my point, basically what I'm trying to say is, basically nothing happened. He dealt with no repercussions. The worst he's gonna deal with is a couple of death threats online, probably, and his wife's Instagram being filled with negativity, which everyone's gonna stop because it wasn't her fault. She's not the one that did that, and all the hate is going to him. So, so before y'all go and defend Noel or anyone involved in the whole thing, I think we should take a step back, read the information, and be like, "Wow, TMG kept him on." And this was founded by Cody and Noel, so you think the last person to have a say in firing Cody is Noel. He would be the one to be like, "Yo, you got to dip, do your own thing," which, as we can see, he didn't. I don't understand why everyone is defending him. I don't get it. But this isn't a Noel hate vid. I'm trying to say that Cody Ko really didn't deal with any type of repercussion. But that's enough for today. Um, Let me know if y'all got any other topics y'all want me to play. Let me know if y'all got any games. Wait, hold on. I said topic. Let me know if y'all got any topics y'all want me to talk about, and let me know if y'all got any games y'all want me to play. Dang, but Glaucosama loves you, and I'll see y'all later. Bye bye.